Scary lighting. Weird shot. Poor light composition. Calls for scary issue, poor education, and weird parenting. I kind of this is so upsetting to me, and it shouldn't be shocking to me at this point because I have been dealing with it for years now. But every time I come in contact with members of the trans cult and or mainstream normies who are woke and cool with LGBTQIPA, BBQ, what the fuck, etc., I'm kind of at a loss for words. Because how such normies can see a word like menstruators in reference to women and not be offended by that it just baffles me. It just like I don't even know where to start, but I'm angry. And I'm upset. And I'm a militant woman. I am militant about being a woman. I am militant about preserving my rights. And I am serious about cluing in other women to how serious that is. And these other idiots, these other hops are just like, whatever. Yeah, I'm totally cool with LGBTQIPA+. Like, how old are you mentally, if that's what you're going to say? I followed this woman on IG whose name is Plastic Free Mermaid. And I thought she was really interesting because she would just go to the ends of the earth to find a dental floss that had zero plastic in the floss itself and in the packaging. First of all, I don't really believe that she's entirely plastic free. Like, I have a hard time believing that, but she's really making the effort, and she has over 100,000 followers on Instagram. Today, I had the misfortune of seeing a post she made about period underwear, and she referred to women as menstruators. Being me, I commented and was like, what the fuck? Don't refer to women as menstruators. Are you fucking kidding me? She also said in her fucking video, did you know that women from 100 years ago... Oh, sorry. That's not what she said. That is absolutely not what she said. She did not say women. She said, did you know that menstruators 100 years ago did this? She actually talks like that too. Honey, you talk like that, and you sound like a dumb-ass Californian cunt. Fight me. You might want to work on sounding a little bit more adult and not talking like this. When you actually have a good cause, like trying your best not to use plastics, speak like a woman, not like some dumb fucking valley girl from a movie from 1992. Woman up. Anyway, forgot what I was even saying. She called women menstruators, and I was like, what the fuck? This is dumb as shit. I'm shocked. And all these women started jumping down my throat, being like, wow, you have an attitude problem. Oh my God, wow, you're so transphobic. How dare you call LGBTQIPA plus a cult? Like, I'm like, hate me all you want. This woman with over 100,000 followers referred to you, a woman, as a menstruator. And you're not offended? This woman who was like 40 or older was like, oh my God, get out of here. Your energy just sucks. So you say my energy sucks, but you're totally cool with following a woman who refers to women as menstruators, which is a specifically female woman experience. I am just like, I want to tear my hair out right now because there are girls in the continent of Africa who aren't fucking going to school because they don't have sanitary pads. They're not getting a proper education because they don't have sanitary pads. But you're retarded enough to call women menstruators? You're this Western woman who has access to education, access to a job, access to housing, access to all this shit, all these opportunities. Meanwhile, you're like, wow, knit piano camera, just shut up. No one cares about what you're talking about. I'm fine with being called a menstruator. It's actually midnight. She was supposed to chime 12 times, but I can't figure her out. Sometimes she's right, sometimes she's wrong. The clock agrees with me, by the way. Putting that out there. I just, like, I drive myself into corners all the time because, like, I don't know how to reach these women. How do I reach Western women who have a million more opportunities than women who are not Western and get them to care about women's rights as a whole? How do I do that? I'm doing the best I can, okay? I have been on YouTube for 3 years. This year, 3 years this year. I have my Instagram account. I have my radical friends. I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? What do we do as a class of people? What do women do as a class of people in order to make this more serious? How do we address the seriousness that is the erasure of womanhood? How do we get people to see where we're coming from? How do we get people to understand the seriousness of being referred to as a menstruator, as a woman? How do we do this? How do we get women to not learn to speak in a baby voice and speak like an adult woman? I understand some people may have some, like, speech issues or speech impediments, but this woman doesn't have that, and I've met people with issues who speak a lot more intelligently, in a much more intelligent manner than this woman does. So, you know what? Maybe she's fake. Maybe her whole fucking life is fake. Maybe her whole fucking account is fake. Maybe there's some kind of marketing behind this. Maybe every single product she ever plugs is paying her. Maybe she didn't fucking get 50,000 followers on her own. I don't know. It doesn't matter, because whether or not she herself as an individual is running her Instagram account, or she's got a whole fucking team of people because it's a goddamn business, she definitely didn't have to say menstruators when she was talking about periods. That's never necessary. That's never okay. That's entirely fucked. And I just feel like women aren't, people in general today are not able to receive stern talking tos. Okay? I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Of a stern talking to. One that I haven't used before. Okay. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Sometimes people just aren't the right fit for something. Sometimes people just don't have the right skill set for something. And, sometimes it's very upsetting for them. If you're like a musician or some shit, and you audition to be a part of this musical thing, or like you're an actor and you audition for a certain part and you really want it, or that kind of thing, right? What if, one, you're not good enough for what they want specifically, or two, for whatever fucking reason you're not what they're looking for, or three, maybe they'll hire you as like a stand-in or as backup if someone else can't make it, but like people do say like, hey, you're really good. You're really good at guitar. You're a great singer. You're good at this, you're good at that, but like you're just not what we're looking for. Sorry. Or like I wish I could think of a good example. My brain is just so fucking fried right now from like trying to scream at adult ass women to care about their rights. It's not wrong to, okay. I thought of an example. We're doing Scarecrow. There's a Scarecrow role. We're doing a play of Wizard of Oz. Okay? And there are auditions for the Scarecrow. And someone auditions for it who is 5'5". And they're really good. They can sing and dance and they have all this experience, right? But maybe someone else auditions for it and they're taller and they're just, the taller person is a better fit for the job, right? You're not saying fuck you, you suck, your whole life is a joke to the person who doesn't get it because they're shorter. right? And people, you can ask about that sort of thing. Often you're like in touch with whoever it is the fuck that was casting or whatever the shit, the final decision. You can ask them and they'll be like, well, here's my reasoning, blah, blah, blah. They'll tell you, right? But beside that, like, we need to give children need to get stern talking tos, right? That happens all the time, you know? And I are people just not doing it? Are people just not giving kids stern talking tos anymore? I don't fucking know, but I can tell you that I am really annoyed by all this. And I am beyond livid that I basically have to spell it out for women why this is such a serious issue, and I have to beg them to care about their rights and about their fellow women's rights and their fellow women's well-being. Like, why are we here? Why? Why are we here? Why do I have to beg women to care about their rights? Why do I have to spell it out for women that being called a menstruator is not fucking okay? Why are we coddling the 0.01, 0.05, whatever the fuck percentage it is? It's probably higher by now because of how popular that bullshit is. Why are we catering, but even if it's 2%, why are we fucking catering to the 2% of women who are trans? Why do they get why are they getting to, why are we going with the word that's going to please them and that's not going to please the other 50%, because 52% of the world population is women? The reason for that is that the world works better when there are more females than males. I mean, ideally, it would be much higher than 52% in a perfect world, but it's another video. I'm sick of this. And I'm just sick of even making videos like this. And I shouldn't have to tell you to care about your rights as a woman. I shouldn't have to explain to you why it's important to be called a woman and call women women and not call us menstruators. It makes me feel so hopeless. And I really appreciate all of y'all. I really do. I love my fans. I love that you follow me. I love that I have subscribers. That is awesome. But actually, you know what? I'm going to get real here. I don't think y'all are doing enough. In all seriousness, I really don't. I don't think that y'all are sticking up to your family members. I don't think that y'all are sticking up to your friends. I don't think that y'all are not shaving. I don't think that y'all are not wearing slave paint. I don't think that y'all are raising hell when you get the opportunity to raise hell. I fucking raised hell in that meeting or whatever the fuck. I don't even remember what it was at my stupid job where I made labor laws lobotomized. Okay? I raised hell. I ruined the fucking class, and I'm proud of it because I don't want a male in the bathroom with me. And I don't want a male in a women's spa with women and girls. Okay? And I made that fucking video like 2 years ago. I don't think y'all are sticking up for yourselves. I don't think y'all are defeminizing. I don't think y'all are caring. I don't think y'all are spelling it out for other women who need to care. Okay? Who need to woman up and stop trying to please the majority. Stop trying to please the people around them. Stop trying to please everyone, because that is your female socialization talking. Y'all trying to be nice to everyone who don't fucking deserve it? That's your stupid ass female socialization talking. You're trying to be like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say something that's going to offend anyone. Yeah, well, now we're losing abortion rights in the United States, so way to go. Way to fucking go. I don't know that I have anything else to say. But I'm disappointed, to say the least. I'm unimpressed. I'm underwhelmed. And like y'all are gonna not say something when you ought to, right? Y'all are gonna keep your fucking mouths shut because you don't want to offend anyone and you don't want to lose your job. In the United States, it is technically illegal to fire someone for their political beliefs. I don't know where the fuck y'all are, but I'm telling you that in the US, that's a fact. Okay? So if someone wants to fire you for being a TERF, lawyer up. Spread the word. Tell the fucking world. Okay? Stop being silent. Start getting loud.